There's explosive communications or an explosive argument that Scorpios are either dealing with in a romantic relationship or in a family dynamic in January 2022. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawanantoinette. Today we're going to do your tarot reading for January. It can resonate for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but I always recommend checking your rising sign first. This is going to be a collective reading, so all of the nuances may not make sense for every single Scorpio that watches this. Bear in mind, this is a collective reading, so parts of it may resonate. We're pulling on collective energy. It's not a personal reading, so check your other placements and watch the reading with that in mind. Last but not least, remember to like the video, like, comment, share. This is how we beat the algorithm together. And thank you so much for all the ways that you guys have already supported this channel. And last but not least, I forgot one thing. If you'd like to listen to these readings via podcast to avoid ads, or just to be able to use your devices while you listen to your tarot reading, check the podcast link in the description. With that said, let's begin. Scorpios, to begin your reading in the first position, the situation is coming up as the Queen of Wands, and it is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I don't really feel like this is you. I feel like you're dealing with someone who has either earth or fire placements, probably a combination of both. The Ten of Cups is here, so this could mean someone you are in a relationship with, your other half, or just a family member, someone who you have close ties with. What's impacting the situation is that something is changing in this relationship dynamic between two people, and maybe it's not being explicitly said. I feel like someone may be hiding something from the other person. This could be just based on what I'm seeing. Since there are a lot of cups in this reading so far, I'm thinking that it's someone hiding their feelings from the other person. But there's some kind of change being ushered into a connection, and maybe that change of feelings isn't being 100% discussed openly between both parties. At the root cause of the situation, so what's causing this to happen is possibly an argument, possibly an explosive argument, or some kind of sudden tower moment or sudden change that's happening that's causing someone's feelings to change. We have the Queen of Swords here, and then we have the Tower, which the Tower is sudden realization, sudden surprises, just very sudden energy. But with the Queen of Swords, to me, this means very cutting words, very cutting communication. And then with the Six of Pentacles, which means to give and take, it's definitely a communication that's coming up as causing a lot of, possibly causing a lot of damage in 2022 January. Let's see some more. In the next position, we have what's leaving or on its way out is coming up as the Emperor, and then we have the Ace of Cups and also the High Priestess. I feel like it's almost like controlling tendencies are on the way out. So if you have specific control issues, if your partner has specific control issues, I feel like they're almost like coming to the forefront in some way so that they can make their way out. Some of you are taking control of a specific relationship to welcome in the new. Whether that be you are thinking of leaving one specific dynamic to usher in a new relationship or something like that. I just feel like there's a relationship dynamic, and it almost feels like some controlling tendencies are present, and if both people want to transmute this, then they're gonna have to bring it to the surface and let it go. You could possibly be dealing with an Aries because that's what the Emperor card represents. All right. In the next position, we have the near future, what's on the horizon. We have the Temperance card and also the Ten of Pentacles, which means that your money looks good. I don't know what you guys are doing, Scorpios, but I feel like you are coming into some kind of money or some kind of stability in the near future. It feels like maybe an inheritance or maybe a promotion or something like that. I just feel like your finances are increasing. In the next position, we have the distant future, which is coming up as a Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the World card. So continuing on this theme of this relationship dynamic that you're having with someone, with possible arguments, I feel like in the distant future, there's something related to you going back and forth on, do I want to close a cycle out? Do I want to move on from something? Do I want to move on from someone? I feel like this is going on at a subconscious level, and maybe some of you aren't sharing this, but it's something that you're going through with yourself. Like, do you want to move on from something? Do you want to close a specific cycle? Or do you not want to do that? So this could be closing out a cycle of a relationship that you have with possible earth or fire sign. Next position we have is the present energy and attitude. We have the Four of Wands and then the Ten of Wands. It almost feels like burdens in a home dynamic or burdens in some form of relationship, or some form of burdens in the stability of a home. Feels like you are overwhelmed, to the point of like overwhelmed with certain burdens or probably problems in a specific home dynamic or in a specific relationship, because the Four of Wands also talks about partnerships. It is the marriage card in the tarot, and it is the card that talks about unions. So a union is possibly becoming burdensome. And then the next card we have is the environment, which is the people and the events. That's coming up as the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Now, it feels like intuitively, I feel like you are, it's like there are connections from the past that you are stressed out about, or let's clarify some more. Clarify this Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Why is the Nine of Swords here? Alright, the Nine of Swords is here because of the Seven of Cups. Alright, you're intuitively sensing your environment, right? And I feel like there's an air of nostalgia going on with that. You're using your intuition to scope out your options. And I almost feel like you're using your intuition too to see what people are best for you, what people are not that good for you, and which situations bring you into this energy of anxiety, of feeling worrisome, of feeling just on edge. I feel like you are intuitively scoping out the landscape of who is around me, what are these connections, do they bring value, do they help me to feel in alignment and not in constant worry or fear. And then in the next position we have your inner emotions, fears, and dreams is coming up as the Six of Wands, which is clarified by the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this Six of Cups keeps coming up in your reading. We have it out on the table twice now. It's dealing with a relationship, but it almost feels like possibly bringing something to to the light. Why is the Six of Wands here? You could be afraid of bringing something to the light in a specific relationship dynamic or friendship, Scorps. But why? Clarify the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here? Possibly because you have a lot of feelings invested in whatever relationship this is, but it almost feels like a fearful energy of speaking your mind, speaking your feelings, and bringing these feelings to the attention of everyone involved. And then in the outcome position, we have the Empress, possible Libra, Taurus, the Hanged Man, and then the Seven of Wands, which is very interesting because I feel like you're not immediately doing anything. This is all going on at probably a subconscious level, but also I feel like your boundaries are up by the end of January as it pertains to this figure, this Empress figure that you're dealing with. It feels like possibly seeing something from another perspective, seeing someone from another perspective, and having your boundaries up as a result. So let's get some advice. What's the advice for Scorpios in January? That came out fast. The card is Serendipity. Let's read what this card says. Card number 18. This card speaks on opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, and a magical alignment of events. I'm going to read the relationship message first because this reading was based on a lot of relationship energy. So let's hear what that message has to say. Relationship message. Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey. Someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. And then the prosperity message is, you are in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. This brings me back to the Ten of Pentacles. There's some form of inheritance. Like, it's almost like your guides are bringing you some kind of financial increase or something like that. If you're someone that's interested in growing in your career or growing in your finances. So Scorps, I will leave you there. I hope this reading was helpful and see you next time. Bye.